'Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind.
Alexander Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez. Dun, 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 dun.
Alexander the Great Volkanovski!
Man, Volkanovski is one of my favorite fighters of all time, like ever, all time. I am a massive fan of Diego Lopez. I think he's a tremendous fighter. I think he will be a future champion, but I said future champion because I'm going with Alexander Volkanovski via 3-2, 4-1 decision. Either a 3-2 or a 4-1 decision, 49-46 or 48-47, 49-46. Yeah, it's going to be one of those it's going to be one of those from Volk. It's going to be one of those, I think. I do worry about his chin, but taking a year off is, in this case, is good, right? Obviously, in some instances, I'm like, dude, he's been out for too long. But Volk, man, he's been ready. He's been training. He's been locked in. Yes, he has been preparing for Ilia Topuria, but I don't really think that it's not as if it's like, dude, he was preparing for Topuria. Now he has to face a Movsar Evloev.
I was 23, she was 17.
It's like, I know Diego and Ilya are not very similar, but it's also like they both are like power punchers. You know, he was preparing for a power puncher. Now he's going to fight another power puncher. I'm very happy this fight is happening. I think it should have already been booked like months ago, by the way. Like, this should have been like Diego Volk, winner gets a title shot. That I would have booked this a long time ago. I'm going to pick Volkanovski. I think Lopez is a tremendous fighter. He is improving every fight, unlike Paddy Pimblett.
Because it's not fucking him, is it?
His submission game is wicked. But I feel like as his competition has increased, his dominance has decreased, if that makes sense, right? Like, if you look at who he's fought, he's made improvements, right? But like, he was on a crazy finishing streak. Pat Sabatini, first round. Oh my God, he has a lot of first round knockouts. Jesus. Well, that's a sub. So he subbed Tucker, knocked out Sabatini, knocked out Sadiq Youssef. I remember that fight. That fight was going nuts. But then it's like, Dan Ige almost got you out of there in the third round. Then Ortega you almost beat. You almost knocked out, but then you kind of just couldn't. And you slowed down a bit and you gassed out a little bit. He did gas out a little bit. You know? And he's going to lose those steam in his shots. And it's a 5-rounder against Volkanovski, one of the smartest fighters ever. And yes, Volk might be a step behind, but even Volk with the step behind might just do just enough to beat Diego Lopez, in my opinion, you know? I think so. I think so. First round will be very tentative. Honestly, will it, though? If I'm Diego Lopez, just going forward and just trying to finish Volk. I know people are going to say that's stupid, but that's your best shot, in my opinion. In the first round, in the first or second round is Diego Lopez's best shot at winning this fight. If it gets past that, he's losing. He won't have enough steam in his shots. He's going to gas out, and Volk is just too smart. Coming off of 2 knockouts is bad, but it took a year off. His chin should be good, right? You know, his chin should have regrown now. Nah. He's definitely been improving. Well, how much? No, Volk can't improve. Diego's been improving. I'm going to stick with Volk, though. I'm going to go. I almost convinced myself there to change my pick. I'm going to go with Volkanovski. 100%. Yeah, Volkanovski, I think the first round is going to be a bit whoa there. You know, like Diego might just throw some insane shots. I think Volk will do all right enough to not get tagged. He might get clipped with something where it's like, that was like, you know, Joe Rogan might overreact on commentary type of shot, or, you know what I mean? It might be one of those kinds of shots, but dude, if it makes it past the first or second round, I think Volk's got this, man. I think Volk could mix in his grappling. Yes, Diego has submission, so he might have to be careful there. Volkanovski, that is, but still, I think he's got strength as well. Like, I don't know, can Diego outmuscle Volk? Volk outmuscled Makhachev at times, bro. You know? He's definitely going to be locked in. He's definitely going to be focused. I do worry because he is kind of overlooking Diego because he's like, yeah, once I win the belt, I'm going to defend against Evloev and do this and that. I'm like, bro, let's get to this fight first. Obviously, I know he's confident. I'm going to pick Volk. I'm going to pick Volk by 3-2. 3-2 decision. Round 1, Diego Lopez will probably win. He'll be the aggressor. I think Volk will just keep him at bay enough. Round 2, I could see Diego also winning. I could see Diego mixing in the wrestling himself a little bit. I could even see 1 or 2 pretty good or close sub attempts, but not like it won't be enough. I think Volk will get out of those. But I just think once it gets to those later rounds, the championship rounds, that Volk has been there time and time again. He's been to those 5-round fights. He has some of the best cardio we've ever seen in the history of the sport. He doesn't really lose a lot of steam because his style, it's the reason Volk's style is so good is because it allows him to consistently fight the same weight throughout the course of 25 minutes. Whereas Diego, it's not the same. Diego, if he tries to fight the way he fights in round 1 throughout the entirety of the fight for 25 minutes, it's like impossible. He throws too much steam behind his shots. And I just think Volk is going to be very patient. He's going to be able to be slick enough to not get caught, and he's going to be able to piece up Diego a little bit at times, to be honest with you. Maybe use his wrestling a bit. And I almost said I got Diego Lopez. Damn. Maybe I should pick him, right? Maybe that's like my subconscious telling me to pick Diego Lopez by like knockout. Why do I feel like he's gonna win? Why do I have a feeling Diego Lopez is gonna first round KO Volkanovski, bro? Like, if Volkanovski were to pull this off, it'd be one of the best comebacks in the history of the sport. Because, like, how many guys can get knocked out back-to-back twice? At the age of, 35, 36? I'm going to go Volk, though. I don't care. I'm never switching up on my go. I almost just dropped my whole set. I'm never switching up on Volk. I don't care. I'm going to go Volkanovski via decision.
Position.